Why is it so hard to accept the things we can't change, to change the things we can, and to be able to know the difference? I don't get it. For those who can see, look. For those who can hear, listen. Like, you need proof that God exists, well, you'll have it. But by then it won't make any difference anyway. Happiness cannot be attained by the purchasing of items from some asshole somewhere. What do they do these days, 21st century? Oh, well, they walk around staring at telephones. Telephone, why? What's to stare at? A fucking rotary dial? No, it's not a rotary dial. It's not, it got a hand crank on it. It's this fucking little screen full of fucking evil and pornography and fucking wasted fucking time. Cartoons and fucking bullshit. Media, entertainment. Who needs to be fucking entertained? We've got so much shit to understand in this life. Like, we don't have time to be entertained. It should be entertaining enough just being alive, shouldn't it? All these things that are happening all around us, goddamn, you think those aren't entertaining? I feel like this person. Well, yeah, you do, because instead of being yourself, you've been sitting behind a fucking TV screen looking at stuff and feeling like somebody else. Like, why aren't you you? Oh, I don't know. I've been spending too much time watching stupid shit. To be me, I've got to be stupid shit now, because that's all I know is stupid shit, because it's all I fill my brain with. I could have been reading, catching up on all the shit that humanity has, discovered over the past 1,000 years or so, but instead, I'm watching some stupid fucking idiot argue with some other fucking idiot on a goddamn TV screen. This is a rant. Fuck. You can't know how somebody thinks about you. It's impossible. Or why would you even want to? Why would you care? As if somebody else has power over your happiness because they think that you have or don't have or know or don't know any certain thing. Pull up a little courage and be who you are. Why do we have to worry about what people want us to be? Fucking fuck them. Who cares what they think? Who cares what they fucking want? They're not you. You're you. You're the one who has to live your life. They don't. They can go home and do what they want. They don't have to be you. They don't have to go through all this shit you go through. All they have to do is do what they do. Don't worry about them. Fuck them. Who cares? If somebody can't accept you for who you are, fuck them. Don't need them. You don't need anyone in this life except for yourself. You can't depend on anyone in this life other than yourself. So fuck them. Don't worry about them. They don't matter anyway. They weren't gonna fucking help you anyway. They don't care. They just want somebody to fucking fuck with and make fun of. They just want somebody to fucking criticize and demonize so they can make themselves look better and feel better when they're fucking shit. They're shit, so who cares? Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They'll be fucking gone anyway pretty soon. They don't want to stick around to watch. They don't want to stick around to see you successful. They don't want to stick around to see you be happy. They just want to fuck with you and leave. Welcome. The world's an evil place, full of distractions and things that keep us from our higher purpose. The love of money, the pursuit of something that we can't understand to begin with, keeps us slaves to society, keeps us working, working for what? Who knows? Everybody's trapped in this existential unhappiness, Everybody wants to have a phone up their ass so that any time that anyone else in the world can fucking have them at their beck and call. Maybe I'm thinking about important things, things that most people can't even conceive of. I'm thinking about, things that involve higher dimensional planes, higher states of being, more advanced ways of existing. People can't understand, so they say I have a fucking problem. Well, I don't have a problem. I do have a problem, really, but, it's the same problem everyone else has, just that nobody else can seem to see it for what it is. It's bullshit. It's this bullshit society we live in. This fucking rat race, this chasing something that doesn't matter, not important. Oh, I really want to fucking waste my time trading precious moments of my life that I'll never get back for items that will cause people to have some sort of a thought about me or who I am as a person. Well, guess what? You stack a bunch of shit around yourself to make people know who you are, and they won't be able to see you anymore for yourself. They won't be able to see you behind all your stuff. You want to pile a bunch of money around, you won't be able to see you over the money. All they'll see is the money, and you know what it'll take for them to get to you? They'll have to dig through that money. They'll have to get that money. They want that money. Everybody wants that fucking money. That fucking money. Like, people don't need much, really, to be happy. Actually, the less you have, the happier you'll be. And here I sit around those piles of shit I've got everywhere. Fucking $1 million worth of electronic shit just stacked everywhere. Wires and fucking magnets and goddamn circuit boards and shit everywhere. Piles of it. It's poison. It's poison to our minds. It's poison to our bodies. It's poison to our souls. It's poison to our souls. It's poisoning us. The technology is poisoning us in more ways than one. Like, why can't we see that? Why do we have to be entertained? Like, isn't existing entertaining enough on its own? Like, I don't get it. What's really interesting to me is how everything works out in the end. How everything happens for a reason. You know? How somehow our mental state and the focus of our mental attention can somehow affect, like, random numbers coming out of a computer and make them non-random. How's that? I don't know. Like, why do we need to hook our fucking brains up to a computer? Like, why do we have to do that when we can already do this? We already have this power. Nobody will, like, accept it. Nobody can begin to conceive of things that they can't believe in because they can't see them and they can't measure them. But there are ways to measure these things. Like, we could be so far, we could know so much. You know, like living our lives vicariously through people on a screen that don't even exist. Somebody wrote their character and like somebody picked somebody to play them, and then they're sitting here doing this fake shit. Like, and everybody seems to care about it. People sit there and watch people fucking do stuff on the TV and cry about it. Like, pull your head out of your ass. It's not you. Like, it's not you at all. It's somebody else doing something else. Like, you know, what do you want in life? Well, I want my box to be big and cold and have a large screen. You know, that's all they want. Fucking a big cage and a cold AC. Piles of stuff with covers on it. Boxes that fucking exist inside of. You crate yourself. Well, the bigger the box, you know, the colder the AC, the less you want to move around. Cozy behind your big fucking giant glass screen with fucking fake reality on it. You can see and live your life through other people. Like, it stimulates your central nervous system, you know. It gives you emotions. Like, you go through this range of emotions, like feeling shit that somebody felt that's not even real. None of it's real. It's all fucking bullshit. I'm so tired of it. Like, I don't think you'll know me. I don't think you can catch up, honestly. But it's okay, because I'm supposedly not going anywhere anyway, right? Just doing this thing, singing, and fucking trying to feel something. Like, I try to share it because it makes me feel something. Nobody wants to see that for what it is. Like, if they look at it at all, they might watch it for 30 seconds and they say, well, I don't know. It's not, you know, exquisite. It's not perfect. Like, they probably think that I have a team of people doing this shit. It's just me. I do it in a day. Like, they don't realize that it's just, you know, this thing. I just do it. It does make me happy. And it's the closest thing I can get, but what would really make me happy is to see other people appreciating, you know, being alive and not chasing after stuff, trying to entertain themselves with bullshit behind a screen. I hate it. Like, every home is wired. Every home is wired. Right? We're being monitored all the time to see how much more bullshit we can extract. Like, how can they get more money out of us? Like, I don't know, they gotta study our habits. You know, they want to watch what we do. They want to listen to what we say. You know, so they can make us buy shit we don't need. So they can fucking steal our fucking money. Time is money. You know, we trade our time, precious moments that we'll never be able to get back for shit that we don't want in the end. You know, then we'll, like, let other people tell us what we want and what we don't. Well, I know exactly what I want. I don't want any of this shit. I don't like any of this shit. I wish I didn't even live in this fucking society. Don't want to be part of this. I'm not a part of this world. I'm not a slave to this shit. You're not gonna fucking make me into a slave to this shit. You know, if somebody wants to fucking think a certain way about me or believe certain things about me, well, let them fucking talk to me for about 10 fucking minutes. If they can step outside of this fucking bullshit that they call reality, well, there's something wrong with this guy because he doesn't fucking want to do this shit that we've been doing, that we're unhappy about doing. But you don't fucking like doing it either. It just makes you unhappy and you pop a bunch of fucking antidepressants and just keep on fucking going. Wake up when somebody tells you wake up. Go somewhere they tell you to go. Do what they tell you to fucking do. Here you go. Here's a little bit of money. Get Get some money, get the money, get the money. Then just go home. Fucking deal with people that you don't like there because they can't like themselves because you didn't teach them how to live. They can't be happy because you're not happy. None of you are happy. Pray to a fucking God that you don't even understand. Everything that you do it's counterintuitive. You know, it goes against logic and reason. Church people go to church and talk about living a certain way and they can't fucking do it. But they can talk about it and they can tell other people that they're not doing it right, but they can't do it themselves. You know, we can't love anyone until we love us, and we can't love us if we can't understand us. So maybe people should spend a little more time figuring themselves out and a little less time trying to figure other people out. Mind your own fucking business. It's way beyond most people to get it. But it doesn't matter to me. I just want to be accepted for who I am as a person. Like, I just want to be happy. Is that too much to fucking ask? I don't know. Like, why do we have to change things? Like, if something's bad for you, then, like, you should know it. And if you do, you should be able to change it, right? There's nothing that I do that I can't change. Like, there's no habits that I have that I can't break. Nobody should be able to be okay with living like this. Because I don't want to be a slave to society. It makes me where I have nothing. But all the things that I want are right here, right now. You know, but if you can't fucking slave away for somebody else, you can't keep them. You know, everybody just looks down upon you. You know, all you want is happiness and freedom, and we don't get any of that. Like, we can't have our family because they're removed from us doing this fucking thing everybody else is doing. When you get a break, when you get a chance to stop, take a break, can you enjoy this? No. But why? Nobody gives a fucking shit about anything I say. So what's the point? Like, if I was living in the 50s or 40s, a good life was attainable. Like, now, everything's so expensive and they try to pull your money out of you in every goddamn way. Fucking all these subscriptions to all this shit. You're paying for shit you can't even own. Like, they're just stealing your fucking money. Like, oh, subscribe to fucking music that you can't keep. Don't keep paying us, then we take it all away and you can't have anything. You have nothing to show for any of your money. You rent. What you haven't, after you're done with renting, oh, well, you have life that you've lived, but you have nothing to show for it. We rent everything, we own nothing. So at the end of all of this, you know, it's better for them because they don't have to deal with all the fucking mess. It saves the environment of waste and trash and clutter and bullshit. You don't have to manufacture anything. Just do it once. You know, and they've got you all tricked into believing that this is okay. Like, oh, well, you don't need to buy a car, you can ride a bus. Who wants to ride a fucking bus? Nobody. Sit there with a bunch of stinking fucking retards that all think the same. Who wants to ride a fucking bus? Fuck that. You want your own shit. You know, oh, it's selfish. Well, kinda, but you know what? It's a life. It's about the self. It's not about, you know, collective. It's about you. It's your life. You choose to do what you want to do with it. It's a rant about everything wrong with the world. There's all these mysteries that nobody can seem to explain. So many mysteries. And the time that we're given is a blessing. It's a gift. And we waste it watching stupid shit on TV. Watching other people have sex when we could be having it ourselves. You know, watching other people living lives that we could be living ourselves. Just sitting there for hours, just work, eat, jerk off, repeat. What can we expect our kids to have any better? Like, look at us. Manufacturing bullshit to keep them entertained so that they leave us alone so that we can waste our fucking time while they waste theirs. Nobody gets anywhere. You know? Life is a school. Like, we're supposed to be learning shit. You can't learn anything like this. We're fucking doomed. I don't even know what to think anymore. But I know I don't like this. I don't want to be a part of this shit. I thought I could be happy, but then, like, supposedly I've got all these things wrong with me. I don't think I have anything wrong with me. I think it's like everybody else does. Everybody's right and I'm wrong. Well, fuck me. But I don't think so. I really don't. You know, don't toot my horn. I don't need my horn to be tooted. Don't toot my horn. Nobody wants this. Who would? I don't have anything that anybody wants. Other than stuff. Fuck that. Like, so there's piles of shit with cover over it. People want to drag my fucking money out of me. Like, I barely have any of it and everybody wants it for stupid shit. I'll pay somebody to do shit I can do myself. Fuck that. Why? I'll just waste my... Oh, you can trade your fucking time for money that you can trade for more for somebody else's time. Like, why? I don't get it. Anyway, this is over with anyway. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. The rules are we can't check out. Like, we have to sit here and go through this fucking shit. So, the least I could do is maybe try to teach somebody who doesn't understand the true nature of what we're dealing with here, which is not what we've come to believe. It's way, way, way further out. It's far out. Life is so mysterious. But nobody will ever know. People don't figure it out because they don't try. They don't care. They just want stuff. Somebody made them want this shit. They didn't want it before. If it didn't exist, you wouldn't want it. If you don't need it. The things that we needed, we fucking created already. Like, we created everything we needed. We created fucking 100 years ago almost. Like, we just keep creating more and more shit. Like, using the Earth's resources for dumb shit that's gonna be thrown in a fucking landfill. Like, don't we have anything better to do? Poison the place we live? Not destroy the only place that we can call home? Clutter it up with a bunch of meaningless bullshit, squishy toys and fucking stuffed animals and goddamn electronic boxes full of fucking disgusting fucking evil. We throw it in a fucking hole. Throw it all in a hole. It all gets thrown in a fucking hole. Like, buried. Buried. Why do we bury it? Because we're ashamed of it. Or we should be. We're fucking stupid. As a society, collectively, we're fucking stupid. Like, there's some amazing shit out there, but we'll never see it. We can't see beyond our pile of shit that we fucking bought with the money that we fucking got for the time we traded that we'll never get back. And then sit there at, our deathbeds, like, wanting more. Wanting more, we're never satisfied, always wanting more. Like, why can't people be happy? I don't know. Like, for as unhappy as I seem to be, I'm very content, or at least I was. Like, people are always content until other people come around and show them what they don't have, envy, greed, jealousy. It's all a trap. Sometimes I find myself wanting a life that other people would never want. Like, all I want is, like, my family to be happy and content. Like, they always just want. Everybody just wants. More shit, better shit, newer shit. It's all shit. Everybody's so fucking concerned about what they have, who people think they are, what people think about them. So concerned about everybody getting in their business and telling their secrets. Fuck secrets. Fuck business. Fuck people. Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. What I care about is of a higher order. It's something that most people never even get to the point of being able to grasp in their lives. But then I'm the one with the problem. Everybody's worried about money. Everybody's worried about stuff. What do I drive? Where do I live? How much do I have? Like, none of that shit matters because you're all gonna fucking be dead. And then what? People are either living in the past, a past that they don't like usually, or a past that they do like, which is just as equally damaging, or they're living in a potential future that they can't control or predict, and they're usually wrong. Nobody can seem to live right now. Like, nobody can seem to be present here right now. People tell me that I'm not present while they're not being present. I don't like that. Like, I don't get it. You just gotta understand, well, what if I do? What if I'm the only one who ever did? I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of this life. I'm so tired of the bullshit that I have to deal with in this life with people. I'm trying to be a dad. It's hard to do. because all my kids want to do is look at fucking devices and telephones and fucking computers and shit. Nobody wants to live. Like, nobody can enjoy just simply being alive, like breathing, like being in a beautiful place and just fucking enjoying just being alive. Like, why can't people get that? I don't understand. Everybody's got to be doing something else. Got to be, like chasing something that doesn't matter. Stuff, money, bullshit. Doesn't matter. None of it fucking matters. Like, some of the happiest people I've ever met are fucking homeless. And sure, they're probably on drugs, but, everybody's on something. If you're not on something good, like some fucking good drugs, you're on some fucking money. Or you're on some fucking, chase to attain shit that's gonna fucking break and you'll throw it away. You're putting, these precious moments of your life aside, trading them for shit that's gonna turn into something nobody wants. In like 10 years, it'll be old anyway. Nobody will fucking want it. Nobody will care about it. And then you'll have lost everything and gained nothing. I don't get it. The love of stuff, like, why is it so hard to accept the things we can't change, to change the things we can, and to be able to know the difference? I don't get it. Like, oh, you work, where do you work? What do you work? I don't care where you work, and I don't care if you work. None of this shit's gonna matter for long anyway. Nobody can seem to get that. Nobody understands that. We're in the fourth industrial revolution, and no one seems to understand that. It's going to be a new way of life. Nobody gets it. But hopefully we'll all be a part of it, but I'm doubting it, seriously doubting it. Most people aren't useful. Most people don't have anything really to contribute. All they just want to, be able to do what they're told so they can get a little money, so they can like give it to somebody else for something that they don't really fucking want, so they can make somebody else think a certain way about them. It's not going to change that. You can't know like how somebody thinks about you. It's impossible. Or why would you even want to? Like, why would you care? Like, as if somebody else has power over your happiness because they think that you have or don't have or know or don't know any certain thing. It's not very cohesive. It's not really conducive to a good life, but I don't think anyone really knows what that is anyway. Like, I don't know if they think about it or not, but happiness cannot be attained by the purchasing of items from some asshole somewhere. If the stuff was so great, they wouldn't be selling it, they'd be keeping it, but it's just a trick, to take your fucking time away from you, away from your family, so that the society that is to come will be less intelligent than the society that is here, which is less intelligent than the society that once was. Shit, you'll try to take a fucking high school exit exam from like the 30s or something, you won't be able to pass it. People used to be really intelligent, now we're just stupid. And we think because we've got all this technology that we're better, we're not. We're way worse off. We're way unhappier. Everyone's on fucking antidepressants. Everyone's drinking. Everyone's doing drugs of some sort. They say, oh, I'm not doing drugs. Oh, well, what do you do?